Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moonride. This is Dave Johnson. I'm channeling the man in the moon. I'm going to take a look today at Biden and Kamala Harris and see if they are aware of the issues involving voting. There are many voting issues that are starting to come out, and if they're going to do something about it. I'd also like you to take a look at this video on Democracy Now! Some of you have sent me messages about this man named Palast who has documented evidence of voter suppression. I'll put a link up and I'll point to the link. I think it's on that side. And number two, I want to make everybody aware that I am doing an event with Alina Rodriguez and Jen Bushman. We're going to really up some skills here, and now may be the time. I have to tell you, we were considering pulling back from this event to some degree because of the political situation, but we've come to the conclusion that now is really a great time to up your skills. This is also a great time to meet other people doing this work. Now, it is a luxury event. All the details are there. It's at a luxury hotel, etc. So it really is going to be partly vacation. Take a look on jenbushman.com and look at the Hawaii event. So let's take a look now at at let's start with Kamala. So, Spirit, does Kamala know? I've got this all day long. Kamala knows. Now she's drawing a circle of light around her. She's just going around in the circle. Wow, she's even looking kind of magical here, like almost like drawing that circle of light down. I've been getting this for days and days and days. I keep asking Spirit to send me messages, and this is it. So tell me more about Kamala's knowing. Okay, so she's looking at some numbers, and it's just like you've heard on the net. The numbers, the math ain't mathin'. Right? Kama's not dumb. So she's just drawing that line and adding the numbers and going, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. And she's starting to draw on things that I just know, like Jack Kemp in Georgia suppressing hundreds of thousands of votes. And it's like she's got like glasses on, like, wait a minute, and putting all these things together. And I just see her, it's like she's, like Luke Skywalker, like getting that lightsaber out. It's almost like she's got the saber here at her side, but she's got her hands on her hips, like, I'm ready for you guys. There's a bit of anger on her part too. She's pissed. So what's she doing? So I'm seeing her like walk down this city street full of buildings. And as she walks down the street, there's like a few lights go on in each building. And it just has a feeling of people waking up. She goes inside one of the buildings, and it's like a kind of like a secret basement bunker type place, like a Breaking Bad type place. She goes in, and they're like lab coated scientists, and they seem surprised. And there's one lab coated scientist in particular, and they go together in kind of like a separate little room. It's almost like they go into a closet, and this person whispers. It's interesting. I can't tell if they're a man or a woman, the person. It seems like they might be even a little gender ambiguous, or maybe it doesn't matter what gender. Yeah, maybe it could be a man, maybe it's a gay man um, who's got issues with the new administration, potential administration. And he gives her something. It could be a thumb drive and an envelope. She gets to the car and she floors it to Washington, D.C. And I'm seeing the Washington Memorial. And it's really interesting. She's crying. and she just like wipes the tears from her eyes, like, and it's the kind of thing where you realize like somebody's betrayed you. She's talking to Biden. And she's really aggressive with Biden. She's like, look, we got to do something here. There's a lot of people sitting, by the way, in Biden's office saying, you got to do something, you got to do something. This is, there are generals in the office, there are people of some importance. You know, Putin just said he did it. He just said he did it. He just posted naked pictures of Melania. So it's pretty obvious that he did it. And he's now blackmailing Trump and he's got more pictures. So are these generals going to submit to Putin and give our NSA documents to them? And it just doesn't seem tenable. All right, let's take a look at Biden. Again, he's in the office with all these people, and they're all really serious. And so he's looking at his desk. This is the Resolute desk, and there's like a little bit of lights here and some lights here. It's like he's looking at a map. Definitely lights in Florida. Definitely lights in the middle of the country. It's like the lights are spread out. There are other officials, and they could be like all the alphabets, NSA, CIA, people like that. And they're taking out a ruler and they're drawing lines, connecting the dots, connecting the lights. And I have to say, as I look on his face, I look on Joe Biden's face, there's just a, oh my God feeling. He is stunned. Can't believe that this happened. People are bringing more information, even beyond the map. You know, there's more information. He has a great deal of concern about Texas. All right, it's Merrick Garland has shown up. He is standing at his window looking at the American flag, and he is really, really, really serious. He's like, the weight of democracy hangs on this moment. He's making calls, and they're like top secret calls, speaking to generals. Mm. He's speaking to judges, and he's really like mapping something out. And I'm like asking, hey, Joe Biden, or sorry, Merrick Garland, are you going to do something? Are you going to wimp out like all the other Democrats wimped out? Mm. I mean, he says no. And there's the like a sword that he pulls out, and there's a dragon. He looks like Bilbo Baggins. And you know, remember Bilbo had that ring of invincibility, so like or invisibility, I should say. And just like Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit, there's that one missing piece of, you know, one scale, and he's just kind of stabs him in the butt. But he knows there's gonna be, you know, that dragon ain't gonna die instantly. There's just gonna be fire and brimstone, and just no matter what he does, it's gonna be absolutely, you know, madness when this happens. And he's trying to figure out how can I minimize this. He's really, really thinking. And he's kind of even going, wow, am I really in this position? Is this really happening? Am I really like that guy who's going to change this democracy? And he's realized that, he's thinking of Biden, he's thinking of Harris, he's thinking of national security's concerns. He kind of finds that the dragon isn't so powerful. Like, and he goes and he seems to slice the dragon's head off. He's actually a little surprised that it wasn't worse. And I can tell you, like, my feeling is almost this situation could be ideal. It could be that once Trump thought he's won, once that the conservative right crazy people thought they had won, they're starting to show they're crazy. And they're starting to show what it's really going to be like for minorities, what it's really going to be like if you're a non-white or a woman in the society. And that's like, it became real. It wasn't just a TV show anymore. It became, wow, I'm really receiving this text that tells me to report for slavery. I'm getting just a new day and a happy ending. Or is there any other message that you could send to help us know? The sun's coming up, then there's the moon, then there's the sun, and it just like things will progress. Look, whether whatever happens here, it just seems like a message that if things are moving forward, time moves on. It will be things just continue. Everything will change. Everything always changes. Now I'm seeing a Pegasus. Now I'm like on the Pegasus. Wow. And I'm just like almost joining with the light here. It feels very calm. I'll just tell you guys, whenever I do this meditation, I try to just go to the light and I just sit and just be in respect to the light and envision a better future for all humans, not vengeance, just a better place for all. And it's a way of like just kind of being in love, in the state of love with the universe, and uh, sort of asking for that future. And it really works. I feel better every single time I do it. I feel like my confidence in our society comes back. Just I just get this from the universe. Like hands come together in prayer. Thanks so much for watching. Do take a look at the videos that I've put up.